Hello, everyone. Today, I want to talk about something that often flies under the radar, but is a huge concern for many people over 60, losing balance. It might sound simple, but trust me, it's a big deal. Losing your balance can affect your confidence, your independence, and even your safety. And here's the catch. Most of these balance problems aren't just part of getting older. They often come from everyday habits we might not even realize are causing harm. I've seen it firsthand, and maybe you have too. Those moments when you feel a little unsteady or almost take a fall. It can be scary, but here's the good news. The majority of these issues come from mistakes we can fix. That means you have the power to change things, to protect yourself, and to keep moving confidently. Imagine this. What if small changes in how you live your daily life could make a huge difference in your balance? What if, by simply adjusting a few habits, you could feel steadier on your feet and more secure in your movements? It's not just wishful thinking, it's completely possible. So over the next few minutes, I'll walk you through some of the most common missteps that can hurt your balance, and, more importantly, how to avoid them. Whether it's the way you walk, the shoes you wear, or even how you care for your eyes, each small detail counts. If you've ever felt worried about your stability or noticed yourself grabbing onto furniture more than usual, this video is for you. Together, we'll uncover simple steps that can make a real difference. Ready to take control of your balance and protect your independence? Let's dive in. Let's talk about something we all might overlook, but can make a huge difference in our balance. The shoes we wear. You might not realize it, but wearing the wrong shoes is one of the biggest hidden risks for losing balance, especially as we get older. Think about it. If your shoes have slippery soles or don't give your feet enough support, it's like trying to walk on ice. It's no wonder that many falls happen just because our feet don't have a stable base. I've known people who wore worn-out slippers or soft-soled shoes, and they felt wobbly just standing still. Imagine walking on uneven ground with that kind of footwear. It's a recipe for disaster. Here's a simple but powerful tip. Choose shoes with a firm, non-slip sole, something that grips the floor well. Shoes that support the arch of your foot and stabilize your ankle make a big difference. It's like giving your body a solid foundation, one that helps you stay steady and confident with every step. And it's not about style or brand, it's about safety and comfort. Sometimes investing in a good pair of walking shoes can save you from a painful fall later on. Plus, when your feet feel secure, your whole body feels more balanced. Have you ever stopped to think about what kind of shoes you wear daily? Could they be silently putting your balance at risk? This small change might seem simple, but it's one of the easiest ways to protect yourself. So next time you shop for shoes, remember, stability and support are your best friends. Your feet and your balance will thank you. Have you ever noticed how, as we get older, our muscles just don't feel as strong as they used to? After 50, it's completely normal to start losing muscle mass, and that loss can seriously affect our balance. It's like trying to stand on a shaky foundation. When muscles weaken, especially around the legs and core, it becomes harder to stay steady, increasing the risk of falls. But here's the good news. It's never too late to build that strength back. You don't need to be a bodybuilder or hit the gym for hours. Even gentle, regular exercises, things like simple leg lifts, gentle stretches, or light resistance training, can make a huge difference. These movements help rebuild muscle, improve coordination, and support your joints, making you feel more stable on your feet. I remember talking to a friend who was hesitant to start exercising because she thought it would be too hard or risky. But after just a few weeks of light strength exercises at home, she noticed she was walking with more confidence and even felt less tired at the end of the day. It's incredible how a small commitment can lead to such big changes. So ask yourself, are you giving your muscles the attention they deserve? Skipping out on strength training might seem harmless, but it can quietly chip away at your balance and independence. The key is consistency. A little effort every day adds up. If you're unsure where to start, consider simple exercises you can do in your living room, or ask a physical therapist for easy routines. Remember, strengthening your muscles isn't just about looking good, it's about staying steady, safe, and active for years to come. Have you ever noticed how sometimes you might miss seeing a step or misjudge the distance to a chair? That's often because our eyesight changes as we get older. After 60, it's really common for vision to decline, and this can directly affect how well we understand the space around us. When our eyes don't work as sharply, it becomes harder to navigate safely, which means the risk of tripping or falling goes up. But here's something we often overlook. Taking care of our eyes isn't just about reading small print or seeing clearly. It's about staying safe and independent. Getting regular eye exams is crucial. These checkups can detect changes early and help us update glasses or manage conditions like cataracts or glaucoma before they become a real problem. Also, think about your home environment. Is the lighting bright enough? Dim or uneven lighting can play tricks on your depth perception, making even familiar spaces feel tricky to move around in. Simple changes like adding night lights, brighter bulbs, or motion-activated lights in hallways can make a huge difference. I remember a neighbor who ignored her eye checkups for years. One day she tripped over something in her living room and got hurt. After that, she committed to regular eye exams and made sure her home was well lit. The change gave her so much more confidence to move around freely. So if you haven't had an eye exam recently, maybe now is the perfect time. How well are you really seeing your world? Because protecting your vision means protecting your balance and your freedom to live life on your own terms. Have you ever felt suddenly dizzy or lightheaded after taking your medication? It's more common than you might think, especially for those of us over 60. Many medications, whether for blood pressure, pain, or other health issues, can have side effects that affect your balance. These dizzy spells or moments of unsteadiness might seem minor, but they can be a big hidden risk for falls. It's so important to pay attention to how your body reacts to any new medicine. If you start feeling woozy, off balance, or even a bit confused, don't just brush it off. These symptoms could be your body's way of telling you something isn't quite right. And the best step? Talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Sometimes adjusting the dose, changing the medication, or even the timing can make all the difference. I know someone who didn't realize their blood pressure meds were causing them to feel faint until they had a small fall at home. After a simple conversation with their doctor, they adjusted the medicine, and the dizziness went away. It was a relief and a reminder of how important it is to listen to our bodies and speak up. So, here's a question for you. When was the last time you reviewed your medications with your healthcare provider? It's never too late to check and make sure your medicines aren't working against your balance and safety. After all, staying steady on your feet means staying free to enjoy life. Have you ever caught yourself leaning on a table or a chair to steady yourself? It might seem natural, right? Especially as we get older, when balance isn't as sharp as it used to be, it's tempting to grab whatever is nearby for support. But here's the thing. Relying on furniture for balance can actually be very risky. Tables might wobble, chairs can slide, and all of a sudden what felt like a safe hold becomes the cause of a fall. That's why using proper mobility aids like a cane, walker, or other design support devices is so important. These tools are built specifically to keep you steady and safe. Unlike a wobbly chair or an unstable table, they offer a firm, reliable base. And using them doesn't mean you're weak or dependent. It means you're smart and proactive about your health. I remember a friend who always said, "I don't need a cane, I'm fine." Then one day after a near fall, they tried a walker and were amazed at how much more confident they felt moving around. It changed everything for them. Not just physically, but mentally too. So here's a thought. What if the key to staying active and independent isn't about pushing through unsteadiness, but about accepting smart help? What if using a cane or walker is really a sign of strength? The strength to keep living life fully and safely? Take a moment and think. Are you relying on furniture to balance? If yes, maybe it's time to explore safe, sturdy options that can help you stay upright and enjoy every step you take. Let's talk about something many of us tend to overlook. Balance exercises. It's easy to skip them, right? Especially when you're busy or not sure how much difference they really make. But here's the truth. Ignoring balance training is a big miss, especially as we get older. Balance isn't just about standing still. It's about training your body to react quickly and confidently so you don't fall. Simple exercises like standing on one foot or walking heel to toe might seem small, but they pack a powerful punch. These movements improve your reflexes, coordination, and the muscle control you need to stay steady every day. I remember when I first started doing these exercises, I thought, this won't help much. But after a few weeks, I noticed I was steadier on my feet, less wobbly, and even felt more confident walking around the house. It's amazing how small changes can have a big impact. So here's a question for you. When was the last time you practiced balance exercises? Could dedicating just a few minutes a day to these simple moves help you feel safer and more independent? In fact, experts say that incorporating balance training into your routine is one of the best ways to prevent falls and keep your mobility strong. So why not give it a try? Your body and your future self will thank you. Have you ever noticed how sitting for too long can make your legs feel stiff or weak? It's a common thing, especially for those of us spending hours sitting, whether it's at a desk, in front of the TV, or just relaxing. But here's something important. Sitting too much can actually weaken the muscles in your legs and slow down your blood circulation. And that, in turn, can make it harder to keep your balance when you stand up. Think about it. After sitting for a long time, how often do you feel a bit wobbly or lightheaded when you first get up? That's your body telling you it needs more movement. The good news is you don't have to overhaul your whole day to fix this. Just standing up and moving around gently every 30 to 60 minutes can make a big difference. I remember a friend of mine who used to sit for hours while reading or watching shows. He started setting a timer to remind himself to stand up and stretch every half hour. After a while, he noticed his legs felt stronger, and he wasn't as dizzy when getting up. It's a small change, but one that can greatly improve your balance and overall well-being. So here's a question for you. Could adding short breaks to move during your day help you feel steadier and more energized? Sometimes the simplest habits can make the biggest impact. Don't underestimate the power of just standing up and walking around a little. Have you ever noticed how a bad night's sleep can leave you feeling off balance the next day? It's more than just feeling tired. Lack of quality sleep actually affects your body's reflexes and coordination, which are essential for staying steady on your feet. For those of us over 60, this is especially important because our bodies naturally slow down, and poor sleep only makes it harder to stay safe and confident moving around. Imagine waking up after just a few hours of restless sleep. You might feel sluggish, your reactions slower, and your chances of losing balance increase. It's not just about feeling tired, it's about your body being less prepared to respond quickly to any sudden changes, like catching yourself if you trip. That's why making sleep a priority can have a huge impact on your balance and overall health. Getting 7 to 8 hours of good quality sleep every night helps your brain and muscles recover, improving your reflexes and energy levels. And keeping a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time, strengthens your body's internal clock, making rest more refreshing and effective. I remember an older neighbor who used to struggle with balance, but once she started focusing on better sleep habits, things improved noticeably. She felt sharper, more alert, and even took up gentle exercises to boost her stability. It's a powerful reminder that sometimes the key to feeling steady isn't just exercise or diet. It's also about honoring your body's need for rest. So here's a thought. Could improving your sleep routine be the missing piece in your balance puzzle? It might just be simpler than you think to protect yourself from falls and feel more energized every day. You know, falling down doesn't have to be an inevitable part of getting older. In fact, the risk can be significantly reduced if we adjust some of our daily habits. Just a few small changes, like choosing the right shoes, keeping up with gentle exercise, and paying attention to sleep quality, can protect you from those unexpected falls. The most important thing is to start today. Small daily actions, whether it's standing up and moving around after sitting for a while, or spending a few minutes on simple balance exercises, will help you stay confident, flexible, and independent. Did you know that your daily commitment can make a huge difference in your health and quality of life as you age? So are you ready to take care of yourself and create positive change? Remember, you're not alone on this journey. We're learning together, growing together, and working to keep ourselves as healthy as possible. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like, share it with your family and friends, and subscribe for more practical tips. Take action today for yourself and the people you love.